Lately, there's been a lot of buzz about how agentic AI could disrupt the future of enterprise software and SaaS. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella recently suggested that traditional business applications as we know them might fade away in the favor of agentic AI. Agentic AI delivers more reliable results and unlocks new automation opportunities. As AI takes over more workflows, could it make business applications obsolete? Let's explore this idea from a technical perspective. My name is Marco from Axio Concept. Welcome back to our channel. Most business applications have a database. If they do, part of the software is responsible for performing database operations. We call these operations CRUD: create, read, update, and delete data. Since most business applications run on a server or in the cloud, they typically have an interface, usually referred to as an API. Through this API, a user interface, such as one running in a web browser, can access the data to visualize it, display forms, and so on. This is basically the simplest outline of how today's SaaS and business software typically works. We could employ agentic AI to let users ask questions about the data or instruct it to automatically create new data. The AI could automate complex tasks and present data in the most meaningful way, essentially replacing the user interface. It could also aggregate data from different systems, providing a much broader view of the company's data than a traditional UI ever could. We could even take it a step further by having the AI directly interact with the database, generating SQL queries, and thus rendering the entire application logic unnecessary. However, most business applications are far more complex. Beyond just the database and CRUD layer, they include business logic that handles all kinds of tasks. For example, it ensures workflows meet regulatory requirements, which can be very demanding in certain industries. It controls access, so users see only what they are authorized to access. It runs company-specific workflows, such as approval processes or financial controls. It emits events to communicate with other systems, both inside and outside the business. The API gives access to this business logic through meaningful operations. On top of that, there might be even specialized user interfaces for things like engineering or diagnostics. Replacing these kind of specialized logic and interfaces with AI is not easy. In fact, we already have a great way to handle these things: traditional imperative algorithms, or code. Code is reliable and predictable. It's cheap to run and scales very efficiently. Agentic AI, on the other hand, is less reliable, it is more expensive to run, and it consumes a lot of more energy. If we replaced business logic with AI, it could lead to less stable and less compliant systems. That said, AI can still enhance business logic. For example, it can analyze data for fraud detection. But rather than replacing traditional systems, it makes more sense to improve them in certain areas. This applies to both back-end logic and front-end interfaces. Of course, there are different types of software. Horizontal software, or SaaS, works across industries and provides general-purpose functions. Vertical software, or SaaS, is designed for specific industries. Typically, horizontal SaaS tends to have less specific logic and workflows, which could make it more easily replaceable by AI. Business applications are far more than just database wrappers. Especially when it comes to domain-specific or vertical software, there are compelling reasons to favor traditional software engineering over AI. AI will disrupt business software, but it will rather enhance it, not replace it. But what's your take on this? I would love to hear your feedback in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.